Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Linebackers Nono Drew and DeMarcus Demolition, the two cornerbacks, Tyron Voss and Tater Tots, as we pause for a minute to see this big run. A great atmosphere here inside the Superdome today. As we said, these two teams battling it out for AFA supremacy. Here's Brady White going deep his first time, and he finds his man, Trevor Austin. And they're going to go no huddle. Look at this, an up-tempo that we haven't seen much. Oh, and you see why, of course. So trying to secure that catch, but New England quick to challenge. Let's take a look. Going under the hood here of the replay camera, let's see what we've got. Of course, a beautiful throw by Brady White. To me, that looks good. That's on one view.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete.
But somehow the official must have seen something I did not, of course, from up here in the booth. The ruling on the field is overturned. New England entire season, ball hawks all season long. Here's McAllister rolling out left, throwing back deep downfield, but he's got his man. He goes back to Quinchester Baggins. 2nd and 10. McAllister slings it, puts it up there. It's a touchdown. How about Marley Cush? An exciting day it's certainly been leading up to this anticipation the whole day. And take a look. Empty set now. Here's McAllister going to step up, and he gets hit. Able to really connect, as we've seen all season long up to this point on the offense of the Raiders. It could change here. That is Brady White. Got to get inside the one for a 1st and goal. They may just go for the touchdown. Outside route, and it's blocked in the AFA Season 1 Championship. The kick is good. 2nd and 10. McAllister, a good pocket throwing again, completes on a slant route to Kool-Aid. Addicted after quarter number 1. Tangenti, though, a big run this time, and a stiff arm. Dillian Voss. 2 receivers to the left. Play action. Brady White throwing down that same. Trevor Austin gets in position up there, and they snap it. Big run up the middle. Tangenti. They do the draw. Tangenti, and he takes it big for a first. Here's Brady White, steps up, throws middle, and it may work as this game goes on. Split backs, Brady White throwing, end zone touchdown. Dillian Voss, what a drive and what a trick or two. Covered. You see the line shift there, 4 men up front. They bring pressure. That leaves one-on-one coverage on the outside. And easy work for Brady White to find Trevor Austin. Here is White, throws, completes to Trevor Austin. We do have a flag. We'll see what the call is.
Pass interference, number 22, defense.
They get pass interference on the defense. Of course, the Raiders will decline it. Left, 1 man in the backfield. Here's a quick release, throwing up and almost intercepted. Oh, man, that was Trayvon Austin. Number 22, the cornerback Trayvon Austin come over and make the deflection. And that field goal is wide right. Truly an exciting first half. The Patriots now with a chance. McAllister throws out of the backfield. They're going to call that a fumble on Bubba Rig. Keeps moving. 87 seconds remaining here in this half. And McAllister looked to step up again. And guess who got him? Kevin Beers. They want to play it here with just mere seconds remaining. Here's the pressure coming up the middle. That's Trey Ingram. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. We've got Tangenti in the backfield. Here's Brady White dropping back deep, and they're going to get him again. The first play of the 3rd quarter ends the same as the last play of the 6th. 2 receivers lined up on either side. Here comes the pressure. White gets rid of it quickly into a pile. Here is a man in motion. As we now see a carry. Tangenti with good blocking, able to aim for the Raiders. As we said, they were pinned back deep. The Patriots couldn't stop them, but here comes the pressure. Trey Ingram again right up the middle, and the Patriots are exploiting a... You don't have to go to the air every single play. I think that's been a lot of the reasons why the Patriots have been forced off the field as much as they have been. But when they have to throw on third down, there's Marley Cook in this three-point contest here. Here's the throw. Brady White going deep. Oh, this man gets it. That's Dillian Voss once more. Flips the field, as a matter of fact. A mismatch, a disadvantage there for the Patriots. Dillian Voss closing in on 100 yards on the day. Here is play action. White going to the end zone. He's got his man. Who is it? Guess who? It's Dillian Voss for the touchdown and for the flying. Here is a give to the big stepper. Running left side, makes one man miss. There's a big block out front. He's going to be sprung loose. One man to beat, and they get him. Will the Raiders bring pressure? Here's McAllister. Going to throw. Has his man adjusting as Jebediah Butters. And 10. Here for the Patriots. Here's a throw into triple coverage. And this time they tested Van Lacy one too many times. Plays. He can also test the defense one too many times. And here comes Ashton Jeanty. Could start to have some offensive life to it by the Raiders late in this one. Toss play, running right side. Here's Tangenti with blocking out front. Great blocking indeed. And that is able to spring him for another first down. Trevor Austin goes in motion, looking for Voss once more. Yeah, we said this guy's making a play for MVP. There's another big first down. Gotten to Brady White at the outset of this third and now into the fourth quarter. And he's going to walk, but he throws the interception. So, on a drive that looked as if it was going to be at least a field goal, interception. And they've got to convert here. McAllister going to go deep. And look at it. Oh, he's got his man. It's Jebediah Butters. The defender fell down to the 10-5. Touchdown, New England. One of the premier halfbacks here in the AFA. They give it to him again. He's not done. Again, left side. Gets the first down. Staff for an incredible season, a job well done, and now we're celebrating with an incredible championship game. Here is a wide receiver, or I should say a halfback, the two leading men for the Patriots. Here's Brady White going to roll out right, looking to extend that lead once more, and he's going to do so. Trevor Austin, touchdown. The Patriots got within 3. Down the final moments of this first season of the American Football Association. The Patriots again needing a big response, and they don't get it. Ball loose, big number 90 falling on it. And now the Raiders are in business, and it's Tangenti who won't be denied. Niners and Giants who were not able to participate in today's championship game. There will be more players, more competition coming, as that is Tangenti who gets the first down to grow and develop. Inside of 3 minutes here, and the Raiders continuing just to give the ball to Tangenti. And why not? Right now, this Patriot defense to move down the field. And then the Raiders took over the defense, making big plays on special teams. And then Brady White and his arm to experience what it's like being in there in a championship game. Just defense that you would expect of a team called the Raiders. That to make it a full 20-point lead here. The kick is good. With 22 seconds remaining, it was a 12-play, 52-yard drive, and the Oakland Raiders will celebrate. It is celebration time for the Raiders. 34-14. Oakland, you're winning the Evan Lacy Trophy, and it's got to feel so good. The celebration going back into the locker room on an incredible night. We welcome you in to this post-game wrap-up here as we take a look at the final stats, and we get to see who the player of the game will be. And you see the stats are going to look completely dominant by the Raiders. I promise you, folks, it wasn't always this way. The fourth quarter, the Raiders took over, but in the end, that's all that matters. That final score, the Raiders are bringing home the championship to Oakland, Season 1 champions of the American Football Association. The only thing left to figure out who is going to be our MVP of the game, who is going to be the MVP of the Season 1 AFA Championship. And I've got a couple of guesses. I think that you're going to be looking at Brady White, possibly Dillian Voss. I think it's down between those two. They had some incredible plays today. Brady White slinging that one around the Dillian Voss. Brady White, 3 yards shy of a 300-yard game. He does get the 3 touchdowns in his favor. And as far as Dillian Voss, hopefully we'll get a chance to see his stats here. 148 yards and 2 touchdowns. So there are the 2 candidates. I think we're going to probably end up giving this one to Brady White. I would split it right down the middle between the two. You can't have one without the other, right? It takes 2 to tango. So for me personally, that's who I would pick a job well done to. And we'll see what the league has determined. Here we go. The player of the game, the MVP of the AFA, it goes to Dillian Voss, who gets the MVP of the AFA Championship game. Congratulations to Dillian Voss. Congratulations to each team that participated in the AFA this season. It's truly been incredible. And in the end, congratulations to the Oakland Raiders, who wins by a final here in Louisiana. Until next season, I'm Cameron Duty. We will see you for Season 2 of the AFA coming soon. Good night.